Good Wednesday morning on Hump Day. We are looking at Psalm 55. This is a Psalm of David. He wrote it for the choir directors, and it should be accompanied by stringed instruments. And this is a song about, I guess, the despair of having disloyal companions. Probably written during a period when David's own son, Absalom, was rebellious and he wanted to usurp the throne. And not only was it David's own son, but one of David's close confidants, Ahithophel. He skipped camp with David and went over to Absalom's side. And so he's hurt because that's his close friend, his confidant. So you have your son that's backstabbing you, and then you have your friend. So today we're going to look at verses 4 through 18. Now, verses 4 through 8, we get a picture of David's inner turmoil. He says, "My heart pounds in my chest. The terror of death assaults me. Fear and trembling overwhelm me." David and his group had to get out of Dodge because Absalom was dangerous. "I can't stop shaking. Oh, that I had wings like a dove. Then I would just fly away and rest. I'd be up out of here. I would fly far away to the quiet of the wilderness. How quickly I would escape, far from this wild storm of hatred." Think about that. That's the way he's describing what's going on in his life because of what his son is doing. One that he has bore, his lineage, his descendant. Now, 12 through 14 talks about the betrayal and hurt from the friend. So he says, "It's not an enemy who taunts me. I could bear that. I could take that. It is not my foes who so arrogantly insult me. I could have hidden from them. Instead, it's you. You're my equal. You're my friend. You're my road dog. What good fellowship we once enjoyed as we walked together in the house of God. Not only were we friends, not only were you my confidant, but we attended church together. And then you turned your back on me. You went over to the other side." But then verses 16 through 18, there's the but. "But I will call on God, and the Lord will rescue me. It doesn't matter whether it's morning, noon, or night. I can cry out to God in distress, and the Lord hears my voice. He ransoms me, and he keeps me safe from the battle waged against me, from the many who oppose me. God, the one who has ruled forever, he will hear me, and he will humble them. For my enemies refuse to change their ways." Absalom didn't change his ways. They don't fear God. But David has said, I fear God. So I'm not going to try to get revenge. I'm not going to be underhanded. I'm not going to betray others the way they did me. I'm going to call on God. I know that the Lord will rescue me. Our application. We know how we feel from hurt. All of us have either been hurt or we have hurt, or both. And your initial pain sometimes will compel rash decisions and rash actions. But when we look at David's Psalms going through, he's in one turmoil or another, I think the theme is that he keeps trusting God. He doesn't lose his joy. He doesn't lose his faith. And he cries out to the Father. He realizes that there is a higher power source than him, and that power source is well and able. Psalms 55. We started at verse 4 and we ended at verse 18. I love you. The Lord loves us. He so wants us to love one another. And God willing, I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.